This is Brandon, I'm Sarah, and of course, our beloved Aiko. Frustrated by the ever-increasing cost of living, we sold everything, went out on a limb, and left our traditional life on land behind. We built a new kind of dream together, and have been living full-time in our homemade slice of paradise ever since. We are always learning new ways to navigate this unique life off the grid and on the water, so grab a drink and join us for the ever-evolving adventure that is keeping afloat. Oh, good morning, everybody. I am coming up here to check on my persimmon tree this morning. I had my eye on this tree trying to harvest some persimmons for the first time this year. I've never made anything out of I've eaten a persimmon, but I've never made like a persimmon dish, and I think that would be really fun. So let's see where we're at. Here we are. Those are persimmons. Alright, they're still pretty hard. They should be squishy. In fact, when they're so squishy, they start falling off the tree by themselves. That's how you know they're ready. Also the color, a little bit more orange than that. Unlike Asian persimmons, American persimmons are astringent, meaning they have to be fully ripe, if not overripe, to be eaten. Even taking one bite of a persimmon before it's ripe is a huge mistake, one you'll only have to make once. I just know my former Park Service coworkers are somewhere watching this laughing because they once tricked me into trying an unripe persimmon. That horrendously bitter flavor and sensation was stuck in my mouth all day. Needless to say, I will be very patient with this year's persimmon crop. Let me know if you have any fun ideas of what I should plan to make. Looks like we might still be a good week or two out at least. I'll keep checking. Here we are at the cut, by the way. Big difference from last week, huh? It's crazy how fast this happens. Aiko's favorite sandbar's back.
Going on a bike ride. Hey, gang. It is an adventure.
That's how I get for trying to take a video. Ouchie. Cannot do two things at once, clearly. No more video for you guys, sorry. Let's cut to, no, that's irrelevant. Let's see.
I love gear oil. It stinks.
Boring maintenance, no. Yes. Garage door, cabin progress. Hose drying up.
Oh, good. Not good.
What's old Lenny been up to? Flooring?
Like you got all the floor in it.
I did try to film that. I set out the time lapse, but for some reason it cut off, so.
I like it though. It's wider than what we usually put in.
I like wide planks of wood better than skinny ones. What's next?
Finished the flooring in the bathroom.
whitewash all the walls. Bedrooms are going to be the blue color paint. And then we got cabinetry we got to put in, and she wants it painted. He's got this mirror tech in, so all this that we put up, these LVL headers and all, they're all covered in mirror tech, so they look good.
Oh yeah.
Looks like he's still got T&G to put down the soffits. All we like's finishing.
Still swimming, by the way. If I just sit here on the hot side of the house and bask for like 10 minutes, I get a little sweat going, just enough, and then I jump in. And it's really not bad. I think I'm ready. Here we go. Since I already did the hard part of jumping in, I'm gonna go do a little exercise, swim to the white ball and back, but I gotta text Birgit first and let her know how the water is and that I'm going for a swim. I think she feels better about going for a swim when somebody else is out there or knows that she's going for a swim, just what with her being by herself and all, so let her know I'm going out there if she wants to join. In the meantime, I just wanted to remind y'all real quick that our lakeshore trash cleanup is in just 2 weeks. I'll put the flyer back on screen here with the logistical info. Feel free to pause your screenshot. As the water continues to drop here on Fontana Lake, more and more trash is exposed, and we're getting really excited to round everyone up and make another massive dent in it. Feel free to drop us a comment if you have any questions about the event. Hope to see some of y'all here. Alrighty, going to pick up Brandon at the ramp. He finally cleaned out his truck. And we're going to take Aiko potty. She's got to wear an orange collar now because it is indeed bear hunting season. Now where we're taking her, you can't hunt bears, but not everybody follows the rules. Never know. So we don't want to get her mistaken for a bear. There's a reason we call her Bear.
You can get in the back of the truck.
Looks like some hogs, deer, question mark. Like a bear, not like a Aiko bear. Ooh. Let's see. Oh yeah, sure enough, turkey or some other kind of large bird. More bear, or maybe the same bear.
Gotta be gold in that creek. If I were gold, I'd be in that creek.
Birgit and see if she has a wine opener.
Truth be told, we've had a pretty dang busy week, mostly just filled with the October tourism rush and all that comes along with that at work. It's been so nice to take slow moments here and there when possible, though. The leaves are starting to change, and although the days are still warm, the nights are getting chilly, which has been so lovely for sleeping. Go, bear, go! Alrighty, I figure we're gonna go check on our little persimmon tree. I just got done with Oh, hike up in Deep Creek. What you doing? What you doing? You want to play fetch? Oh, oh. Which I think we're heading back to Deep Creek tomorrow, Brandon and I, for a bike ride to film for my Bryson City Reels job. What you doing, crazy girl? Which will actually make the 4th time this week that I've been there. Had 2 guided hikes, that, and then another filming on a different section of trail for a different reel. Just a Deep Creek local at this point. Oh, they're getting squishier. Like that one's hard, but that one's squishy. So some of them are almost ripe. Look, your dad keeps saying that you need a bath, so sorry about it, sister. The more you shake, the longer this takes. Jesus. Bath time is when you really see the Aiko is like 90% fluff. Like, she's really smaller than she looks. She's just got such fluffy fur. Is it time for the post-bath zoomies? Alrighty, we made it to Deep Creek again. This is like my speed mountain biking. It is mountain biking unlike Cade's Cove, but it's all double track, very wide. You're not gonna fall off the mountain, you know. It should be a good workout, but a lot of fun. Here's my bike for today. We rent bikes with Carolina Bound Adventures, so I just picked this one up from my boss. Morning. Afternoon. What time is it? The Deep Creek area of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park has a rich history. There's evidence of human presence in this area dating back over 8,000 years. The earliest known inhabitants, of course, were the Cherokee. Upon European settlement in the 19th century and the subsequent Forced Indian Removal Act, known now as the Trail of Tears, Deep Creek was one of the areas that many Cherokee people hid out and sought refuge in to avoid being displaced. By the early 1900s, the logging industry was in full force in this neck of the woods, clear-cutting just about everything in sight and utilizing splash dams along the creek to move the timber downstream to the railroad in Bryson City. The Civilian Conservation Corps then established a camp in this area in the 30s to aid with reforestation and build infrastructure like bridges, additional trails, and facilities for the newly established national park. And here we are today, riding along trails that were once cobblestone roads. Hence the pleasant width that makes them much more comfortable and accessible for beginner mountain bikers like myself. I'll throw a link in the description to Carolina Bound Adventures bike rental page for anyone visiting this area. Note that not all trails are bike friendly though, so pay attention to local regs and know before you go. Now, back to Coach Brandon cracking the whip. I don't know, baby. I'm trying. Oh my God. No way.
Good job, baby. Good job. There you go. Come on. Pedal. It's time to pedal. Sit back down. Low gear. There you go. Feel that wind blow in your armpits. All right, get ready. Gear up a little bit. Gear up again. All right, here we go. Now, once it hits that burn, gear up again. Keep your cadence the same. That's how you make it. All right, now we know we're about to go back downhill, so we want to gear down. We don't want to take a break. No brakes.
Ain't first or last.
Not bad.
Would you do that by yourself, or was that like way too easy, not worth your time?
I think I would want to do it twice.
You'd do it twice. I'm lucky to have done it once.
That was like really easy.
Good, baby. I got us at 11 miles, 863 feet elevation gain. Holla! Brandon got us at 1,000. Let's go with 1,000. With our exercise done for the day, we'd worked up an appetite and stopped at our favorite brunch spot in town. Nothing wrong with a bike ride and a good breakfast being the highlight of the week, right? It's the little things. Speaking of which, Lenny had gotten some trim work done back at the garage door cabin. I'm always amazed how a little trim starts to pull a whole house together. Well, talk about a great morning. So much fun, and the fact that I get to call that work, just beyond grateful. All right, so as you can see, this is the beginning of what will be a kitchen. We've got our, I guess it's not an island, our little peninsula, kind of like we did in the White Rhino and in Birgit's house. Also got trim boards going and ran out of trim boards. We're waiting on Jericho to bring some more. I can't remember if I updated you guys on the, no, we did update you on the flooring. The electricians have come in and gotten all of the lights wired. Good to go on that front for all of our soffit lights and can lights throughout the house. We got, paint, all that still to go, but even just like that little bit of trim that's currently in, you start to get an idea for how good it is going to look finished. I'm so pumped. There's Brandon doing his thing. Busy, busy, busy. I suspect the fall colors may be close to peaking by next week's episode. So excited to show off more of the most beautiful time of year here in Western North Carolina. Come back and see us, unwind, and take in the stunning sights and sounds next Friday. We'll see y'all then.